Hello, everyone. I wanted to do a very quick shout out. This is the lovely Miss Sarah Troy, who I just adore. She's just been permanently placed into my family, whether she wanted to or not. So
I love it.
Sarah is amazing. You're talking about like the heart of a new day Mary Poppins right here. So she's amazing. Faith says that she sounds like the Harry Potter mom who reads the Harry Potter books. She loves her. But talking about books, Sarah, I know that I just literally grabbed you for a moment. We have this amazing thing coming out. Can you give us a little update and an understanding about what it is?
It is called Our Forgotten Children, and it is about the systems that have broken down that are not supporting our children, children with mental health, children of abuse, children that we're just not listening to. We're not hearing what their needs are. We're dictating what we think they should have. And it's about each person contributing a chapter, like yourself, which I'm so blessed to have you on, which most certainly 100% qualified to be able to speak to this. And each person is contributing a chapter on from what they understand, from their experiences in life, of what we need to do differently. So it is an awareness book. It is bringing about what we need to do. Yes, we're going to address the problems, but we're also going to give you the solutions of what we can apply. The money raised from this book goes and divides amongst each of the author's organizations that are supporting children. In your case, it will go to the dogs, literally, it will go to the dogs and supporting the dogs for people who need those comfort dogs to support them, children of need. So it is about a fundraiser and a cause, but it's about an awareness. And if we're not aware, how do we care and how do we know what to do about it? So it's making people aware so they care, so they can be proactive in the changes that are needed.
Well, Sarah has self-discovery, and she really needs to say selfless.
Self-discovery wisdom.
Self-discovery wisdom, but it should say selfless because this woman is completely selfless. And during our Podcasting for Paul's annual event, we had over 2 million people listening to just what you had to say. And that's amazing. But I'm sorry, everybody who knows me, and Sarah, I hope will back me up, is that I am as real as it gets and I'm as genuine as it gets. But I'm sorry, when I say this, you either need to sit down and do it or back off, because here's the thing. You could have been one of those kids. Your
Yes.
kid could have been one of those kids. And we are asking for contributions that are like $5. I mean, you
Yes.
can't even go to a drive-through and get one meal for $5
Can't
anymore.
get a coffee nowadays for
You
five
can't get
dollars.
anything.
Yeah.
You can't get eggs for $5. Every dollar matters. Every contribution matters. This is to help our kids. This is to help your kids down the road, because this book doesn't poof away. This book
No.
can be what is a guiding light for so many generations to come. And I
First book in the
normally,
series.
it is a series, it's the first book, and I can't hand it to you, but I can tell you I'm putting my nub down and saying that you need to piss or get off the pot and contribute. I have so many followers. I never ever say, okay, that's it. I don't even say it on donating for our cause, for the dog.
Which they should do, please. Puppy dogs, they need to go to the right home of somebody that they're going to lift the spirit and the heart and the soul of.
And we did just give away 3 to beautiful, beautiful families. But this needs to be front and center right now. We want to get this out before Christmas. We want so many people to get aware of what's going on here. People in today's world, they're turning a blind eye. They're just, I don't care. Let me
Yeah.
just, it's all about themselves. Nobody is selfless like you anymore. And I'm sick and tired of it. People need to stop about being all about them. And they need to be about their kids. They need to be about their kids who aren't even here yet.
Mm.
And they need to just, you won't even know it's gone. Go in your bank account, go to PayPal, donate. You don't even know it's missing. You know, you won't just shrivel up for not having one latte tomorrow. That's all I'm, that's it.
Yes.
That's it. So please, 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 I'm going to make sure we have the links to donate. We have everything possible. I am in the book because she asked me to be, and I can't tell her no. She is
Yes.
just amazing. I worship this woman, and
Right back at you.
I am begging you to do the right thing and to donate to this amazing cause, because what if, God forbid, something happens to you and it is your child next week? And what if something happens to your child? And this can give them that little nugget that they need to get on the right road.
You know, added point to that, we are looking at children killing children. We're looking at children lost without a purpose, without a meaning in life. And that's because we've let them down. We have a great deal of mental health illness out there, and we have an awful lot of children that are differently abled, and we need to help them navigate through life, not through the dictatorship of how we tell them to do it, but listening how they need to learn and how we can empower them. There's so much that we need to do out there, and there's such a range of people out there that are speaking to this subject. And as I said, it's the first book. There will be at least 2 more books coming out in this series. We need to be aware so we can care.
Right.
And in that caringness, we empower.
Right. And this is domestic violence awareness. And so many kids are watching what happens and then implementing it into their daily life because they think it's okay.
Yes.
And it's not okay.
No.
Next month is Thanksgiving. Be thankful. Be
Yes.
thankful for what you have and just donate. Just $5, a dollar. Every dollar adds up. And I'm holding my followers accountable. I do this for free. I and my husband Michael have been funding this from day one, and we pay
Which should not be, folks. You need to get the wind behind people like us. We're out there giving you the information, giving you the empowerment, giving you everything else. How about a little support back so we can keep on giving?
True. And I have to tell you that my husband, who hates podcasting because he thinks he sounds horrible, we just got notice today that we had 250,000 downloads on the last podcast. And I showed that to my husband. I mean, that's outrageous. That's huge. I was so thrilled. And he was
Yes, and I loved having him on. I loved having him on. He was all kind of humble and fumble, and it was beautiful because it was his pure soul and his pure heart out there. And you know, there's a reference that he made in his show about a gun and a dog that I repeat over and over again in other shows because of the impact of what that one statement made. And
just
it
like the
really was
impact of the book.
huge.
One statement can make
One
such a
statement
difference.
makes a huge, huge difference. So yes, they can come to the orchardofwisdom.org and Our Forgotten Children book. Orchardofwisdom.org, Our Forgotten Children book. You can see who the authors are. You can see the ways. So it's PayPal or it's crowdfunder that you can support on. And please, it's we want to get that information out there. We have so many children today with either autism or many other things that have become part of the norm. They always were there. We just ignored them. We called them stupid, an inability to learn. No, it's because we were not teaching them right. We have, a foster child that literally from the moment she was born right up to leaving went from one home to the other and the abuse that was in there. We've got teachers that can talk to us about the teaching problems. We've got you that have written this beautiful story. And it's them sharing. They're giving their time to give you this knowledge so we could start the conversation and we could start making the changes necessary. And it comes about by us putting ourselves out there, and we've done this.
Yes.
Beautiful. Victoria's done this. I've done this. All my other authors have done this. And we're doing it because we care. And we're just asking you, can you care a little bit, please?
I'll go one step further. Now, I'm going to ask you, Sarah, to do a favor for me. If anybody donates $50 or more, I want you to let me know, and they can say when they donate, if $50 or more. So what is that? Not even a dinner for 4 out, not even a dinner for 2 out anymore.
I know, it's a McDonald's for 2.
I know. Then you let me know. Put in the comments if you want Who Kicked First, which is my memoir, or if you want Daddy's Girl, I Am Kitten, Daddy's Girl, which is Faith's book. Then I will autograph it, or Faith will autograph it, and we will send it to you for free. And that is if you donate 50 or more. If you donate 100 or more, I will give you both books and a whole bunch of Stucco, who is my beautiful golden behind me, and that is our mascot, a bunch of his sweet things, including some very, very beautiful sterling silver stucco earrings. So it's 100 or more. And you have to make sure she gets your address, and I'll cover the shipping. But I want people to reach out and do this because it needs to be done. Do it for yourself, do it for your kids, do it for your nieces and your nephews. There's no greater feeling in this world than paying it forward and helping someone else.
And
So
if we don't help our children today, they become the dysfunctional adults tomorrow.
that's right.
All the stabbings, or all the children that have gone for war torn, all the children that have been neglected. And this is not a blame or shame on the parents. We're letting the parents down in parenting their own children. It's the system that is wrong and the system that needs to change. And we need to understand the investment in our children is an investment in our future.
Yes. So again, you know where to go. Tell them one more time, even though I'm going to have the links in to make these contributions.
For the book, it's the orchardofwisdom.org/forward Our Forgotten Children book, and everything is underneath there. And of course, if you go to where it says the podcast tags, you can see all our podcasts, and you can also see Victoria's podcast there that links all back to hers, and all the beautiful interviews I have done with her and Michael, her husband, and the reason why we do have such a bond, because soul sister completely.
That's right. Well, I thank you for coming on and doing this really quick. We are going to do a question and answer session soon. So
Yes.
be on the lookout for that. If you have questions or answers or anything you want to say, a shout out, anything, let us know. We're happy to do it. But I am going to let this beautiful woman go because I grabbed her really quick to hold everybody accountable. I love you. I love what you're doing and who you are and what you stand for. So thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you.